started to get the flirting and stuff, and the way how they be acting like that bitch be sitting on his lap and shit. Like, you sitting on my nigga lap, bitch, you better get up. Like, what is she doing? Like, I'm always like a kind of jealous person and stuff. So
nah, they wasn't best friends. I'm sorry to say, they definitely was fucking. They definitely was.
that's what
Don't be in a relationship you don't trust somebody with. Like, if you don't trust them, don't be in a relationship with them, because you're just gonna stress yourself out with imaginary.
You're right. Oh my
shit.
gosh, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I used to be crazy. Like, I'm so happy I found myself.
From what happened in my past, I can be the type of nigga that be on something. I don't trust no girl. I don't.
That's me right now.
But
like,
you feel me? I feel like if you feel like that, you still letting that nigga or your past person control you.
And when I woke up in this body, love me. Baby, make a circle, guys around me.
Welcome back. My name is Berv.
I'm Lex.
And we Lex, and today we talking about, is it okay for your significant other to have a best friend of the opposite gender? So like, if you have a girlfriend, you already said no. Like, if you have a girlfriend, would you allow her to have a guy best friend? And girls, if you have a boyfriend, would you allow him to have a girl best friend? So you already saying no, it's not okay.
Already saying no, cause you know why?
Wow.
I was in a 3 long year relationship, close to 3 years, and he had this sister. Well, she is probably his sister. Like, they're real close, but like, I don't know. I just don't play that shit because, you know, people start to get the flirting and stuff, and the way how they be acting like that bitch be sitting on his lap and shit. Like, you sitting on my nigga lap, bitch, you better get up. Like, what is she doing? Like, she'll do that when I'm not there and stuff. And I don't know, that's just not cool to me. And they was holding hands one time. Like, it's just too much for me. Like, I don't know. I'm always like a kind of jealous person and stuff. So
Nah, they wasn't best friends. I'm sorry to say, they definitely was fucking. They definitely was.
that's what I'm
if
thinking.
They sitting on their lap and holding hands. I feel like if you have a real, like, legit, like, strictly friend, that's cool. Because I feel like people are just like threatened by the nature that, oh, somebody that's a friend that's the opposite gender, they want to have sex with them. Like, and I don't feel like that's the case. Like, me personally, I have a lot of women friends. I ain't gonna lie, some of them I would fuck, some of them, but I have some that I wouldn't touch. But my women friends that I would fuck, once I'm in a relationship, it would never be nothing more than that. You feel me? And when I was in a relationship, I had women friends. My ex, she did feel a way about it, but I told her, like, she gonna have to get over it, because those are my friends. Like, just like how I have bros, I have sisters. They just have vaginas. You feel me?
Right.
So I feel like if you trust your significant other, you don't even gotta trust the friend. Like, people say they want to meet the friend to make them feel better, I guess. But it's like, meeting them is not gonna change anything.
Right, because
like,
you can meet them and they'll still be doing dirt on the side, you know?
Yeah, it's about if you really trust your significant other.
Right, which is so hard. Like, it's so hard nowadays. But I had a guy best friend, and I tell you, like, we were best friends. Like, that person, I had no physical attraction to that person. He probably did a little bit for me, but he didn't tell me, show me, or anything like that. So, like, it was really cool. Like, if I had a guy and he really thought, like, that person, I was fucking, like, he's like, you'll be a freaking fool.
So you was best friends with him while you were in a relationship?
No, actually, my ex-best friend wound up going to jail, and yeah, that's how that went.
It's fucking tough.
Yeah,
tough.
me and him's not best friends no more because I tried to tell him, I don't fuck with jail. Like, I'm not, like, you my best friend and all, like, you could call me. I'm not doing that jail thing because they do too much in jail. Like, they have you take off all your stuff and all that, and then it's a long ride to get there. Like, I'm not fucking with it, and I just don't fuck with the feds like that. Like, get your shit together. Don't be into that bullshit because I'm not with that.
So if you was in a relationship and you had a best friend, a guy best friend, if your significant other told you to, like, cut him off, would you cut him off?
No, because I knew him first, and like we share values.
So, but you said you wouldn't be okay with your boyfriend having.
But see, okay, yeah, that I know. I'm very what's that word? What's that word?
I know the word, but I can't
Right?
get that right now.
I'm that word, but whatever. I just don't.
Whatever.
I'm not sitting on my friend lap and all that. I'm not doing, like, I'll calm certain stuff down. you like she's sitting on your lap and stuff, that's showing me like she's getting certain shit that I'm doing with you, like, and I wouldn't be doing that with my best friend if you in the picture. You feel me? So yeah.
So you feel like if she wasn't doing all of that and they were just friends,
Then
you
I'd
wouldn't feel
be,
jealous
I'd
or
be cool
anything
with
like
it.
that?
I'd probably be really cool with it. I'd be like, okay, that's his sister.
Because I know with me, like, I'm very loyal to my friend. Like, I don't even call them women. I'm categorizing them as women friends, but I just look at them as friends. Like if they call me, if they need something, I'm getting up right there. If it's between them and my significant other, I'm gonna choose my significant other. But like, I feel like what people have a problem with is that their significant other would do a lot for their best friend, which like the opposite gender, and I feel like that's what makes them uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't like that either, because let me tell you a story, y'all. So my aunt had died, my really like aunt that I really really love, rest in peace Aunt Letitia, baby. And she had Alzheimer's and stuff. And when I told him, like, we wasn't really like on great terms, but we were still like fucking with each other. And I told him, you know what he had the nerve to say, y'all? He said, why are you telling me this?
He said, why?
He said, why? Because I was telling him like all that I'm going through, and like I had like much more that I was saying. And he said, why are you telling me this? Like, I said, wow. And then he had the nerve to call me like a few days later, because her mother had died, which is really, really big. You know, her mother died, rest in peace to her mother. But it took him to see her cry and all that, and to call me crying, talking about, yeah, I'm so sorry that I even said that. Like, I don't know why I said that. I'm like, bye, you know, but I was the bigger person, like, it's all right.
Nah, I feel like that's him being insensitive. Like, that's crazy.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna do that for her, feel the way for her, but when it was for me, like,
yeah,
you know? And
yeah.
I do way more. Nigga, I was at this motherfucking rap shows and supporting him. That bitch ain't come to not one fucking rap show. She don't be supporting him like that. And like, look how you treat her versus how, like, you know, like, that's a tough thing I'll be saying. So they probably was fucking, I don't know.
That's tough. So as like, you see like how with guys, they'll have like certain situations between them that they won't tell their significant
Which is
other.
understandable. I do the same.
Is it okay if they have that same type of thing with the woman best friend, like the opposite gender?
Because you know it's always gonna be like certain things you're just not gonna say to your significant other, which is understandable. So you know that's not a problem, but that whole other thing, like, that's a problem.
Okay. Because I know with me, like, and this started a huge argument in my like past relationship. Like I was on the phone with my significant other, but like my friend had called me, so I answered the phone, and like they were like having they were having. She was like, I know she was going through like a rough time, like depression and all that. So like I hung up on my ex to go to their room and talk to them and make sure they okay. And like my ex like threw a whole fit, because like I don't know, she thought like I went to the room to fuck her or whatever it is. Yeah. But like I feel like depression is not something you want to. You can't just share that. Yeah. Even though that's your significant other, like you trust her,
well,
but that's not.
You could have, you know, because you don't know her.
Yeah, but
you could have said. But at the time, you know, you was probably thinking like, oh, I don't want to be telling my friend business like that. Yeah, I feel you.
So I feel like that.
But you could have just said something like, yo, my friend going through something right now. Like, hold on, let me just call you back.
I feel like if you just don't categorize it as like a different gender friend, just categorize it as a friend, and everything will be like better. Like,
I don't know, it's just a whole different sex thing, and then, you know.
Yeah, that's so.
I don't know, especially if they're pretty too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, she's pretty, but she ain't prettier than me. But you know, she was, you know, you would think.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like in my if I have a significant other, she had a best friend.
Me, baby.
If I had a significant other, they have best friend, and she did have best friends. I don't care, bro. Like, I feel like my problem was I don't care enough. Like, you could do what you want.
I need that.
You could do that. You could do what you want. I don't. You feel me? Do you? If I trust you, I'm not gonna be thinking like that. Like, I'm just gonna say, okay, you.
Can I ask you a question? How do you get where do you get this trust from? Like, how is it so easy for you to trust somebody?
I feel like if you're not gonna be, I'm not gonna. I feel like if you're not, don't be in a relationship you don't trust somebody with. Like, if you don't trust them, don't be in a relationship with them, because you're just gonna stress yourself out with imaginary.
You're right. Oh my
shit.
gosh, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I used to be crazy. Like, I'm so happy I found myself.
Like,
But I used to go through my ex followers to see if he's liking pictures, like on some crazy shit. Like, why was I like that?
like if you,
So funny, that's why.
like if you don't, you feel me? If you don't trust them, I'm not saying you trust them with every certain thing. Like, there's
Right.
probably certain things you trust them less with than others. But if you can trust them overall, just let it rock. If he cheats on you, it's their loss. If they cheat on you, it's their loss. Let them,
Honestly.
you feel me? If you found out, you found out.
That shit, that's so fucked up. Like, especially if you put in some time and stuff, and
Trust me, I know.
especially the money. Oh my gosh, I bought that. Let me not even say what I bought, because he brought me stuff too, so it ain't even about all that. But damn, my money.
Yeah, nah, it's it be like that. You just
I'll never do that again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm never splurging on a guy again. The most y'all can get out of me is a 4 for $4 or something. I don't even eat Wendy's. But you can eat it though while I'm eating at Del Frisco or some shit.
Yeah, nah, it's trust, bro. I feel like if you just got going things with an open mind. Like, I could be the type of nigga from what happened in my past. I could be the type of nigga that be on something. I don't trust no girl. I don't.
That's me right now.
But
Like,
you feel me? I feel like if you feel like that, you still letting that nigga or your past person control you.
that's why. No, not even control you. Like, you just gotta. I just have my guard up, and like with me having my guard up, nobody's getting in my space now. I used to break up with a guy or whatever, and I'm on to the next guy. Like, that's not good, because you need to heal. And now I'm in this process where it's just all about me, and I'm healing. And whenever I want a relationship and feel like I can finally trust again, and I'm over my past and stuff, then I'll be probably ready. But I don't know when that's gonna be.
I mean, I'm gonna save how I got over my ex for another video.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, we gotta talk about that.
It rhymes with
talk about mine,
it
so.
rhymes with shmoney. You feel me?
I hear that. Yeah.
That's how I got over. But yeah, you can't let. I feel like you can't let your past, you feel me, have an effect on you. You could learn from it. You learn from it, but don't let that
Fully affect you.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people will stop themselves from seeing other people or getting another person by comparing them to their past, and it's just if they have the same a certain similarity, you're like, oh no, you're just like the person in my past.
Me.
And, yeah.
Yo, I did that to a person, my favorite toxic nigga. I did that and said it was something so simple. Yo, his parents have a big house, nice house by the way, and I was washing my clothes there, and his room is upstairs, and I had to go all the way down to the basement. I told him to come with me because it was dark and we was the only people in the house, and he didn't want to come with me. I was like, oh, you're just like my ex. He was like, why would you even say that? He's like, nah, you just threw me off. I'm like,
That's tough. Nah, there's people that dead live like that. Let's say you just happen to have the same birth month as somebody's ex, it's quiet.
It's
Oh,
quiet.
nah, you're an Aquarius too, like my ex? It's over.
No, I ain't gonna lie. It shares similarities. I'm not really into. No, seriously, I'm not into that full zodiac sign stuff like that. But it really do speaks. You will see certain stuff that you seen in your other person. I swear to God, I don't know how, but yeah, that's how it works. Is it gonna rain? I hope not. I think it's just about to be nighttime.
Yeah, nah. I feel like don't let you feel me? I'm not letting my past affect me, you feel me? And I'm having a ball. I'm having a good old time. I'm not saying fuck everybody, but you feel me? Don't just don't let your past control you, because then you feel me? They still, meanwhile they moving on, they enjoying life, they still got an effect on you, they still controlling you. And then you feel me? So just enjoy your life, man.
Yep, sure am.
Enjoy your life.
I am my nigga when it comes sexually too. Cause I tell you, yo, I didn't know I could fuck me like that. I ain't never have it like that.
No, I feel like that's why I don't be beasted for sex either. Cause
I don't need it.
I tell everybody, I don't care. I beat my meat. I don't give a fuck. I do that shit.
No funny, cause lately after my favorite person, I just haven't found nobody that topped that. So I just need to stop having sex because I'm just wasting my time. And then when you have like whack sex, and then like you have somebody that could say, yo, I had sex with her and stuff. I don't need nobody to be like, oh, I had sex with you and all that. And I don't need to be going over those whack episodes. Like I really don't.
No, I feel you. Yeah, whack sex isn't it? It isn't it?
At all.
That should be a waste of time. Like honestly, for me, we probably should. Probably should have said this in the last video. Unless I feel like I just got done doing a workout, I don't feel like we had good sex. Like I gotta feel like my legs burning. I gotta be sweating.
Really? You gotta be doing all that?
Yeah, like
that's acrobatics.
Nah.
Something.
You got
Not the legs, not the legs burning.
Nah,
you gotta stretch after.
Nah, I be catching Charlie horses.
Oh no, that's not good. That's not good.
I be having to stretch before I have sex.
Yo, no, that's crazy.
Well, I ain't gonna say all of that, but you feel me? It's a workout. But word, that's very. So, how do you feel about sex on the first date?
Sex on the first date, honestly, it's not really a problem because, like I said, like if you horny and that person's horny, and y'all clicking, like why not? You never like that's risky though, but hey, shit, I had like first dates, first. Oh wait, no, I didn't really like. Did I really like that person? I don't remember, but. It's cool. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing bad about it.
I encourage it. You feel me? Do what you do. That just means you know what you want. Don't take that as you a hoe.
Yeah, don't.
This and that. Like you feel me? You know what you want and you got it. You feel me? What you do after that is up to you. But if you like somebody, or you just curious, because sometimes just curiosity. You see somebody and you just want to know how they are in bed, and you feel me? You just do it. And you got your answer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's it. Like,
because imagine wasting all that time and then the shit is trash and you done waste so much time and dates and money and all that.
Girls kill me with that.
Kill you with what?
Girls want to do all of this. Like, they know they want to fuck.
Oh, yeah.
They know they want to fuck, but they say,
we gotta
do...
really for us. We gotta get y'all to fall in love with us before y'all get it. Because once y'all get it, y'all switch up. And that's so weird. So,
now, certain niggas do that. Because I know niggas don't do that. I feel like with grown niggas...
I guess that was the only attention, from the get-go.
With grown niggas, sex is not going to make us stay or go.
You a grown nigga?
I say, sex is not going to make us stay or go. I feel like not having sex will make a nigga go. Because a grown nigga, a nigga who looks good, who has multiple women, he can have sex whenever he wants. So if he wants it from you and he's not getting it, he's gonna look somewhere else and he's gonna be less interested in you.
But what about if we don't know if we could trust that you gonna not move funny after?
But you can't tell that. You just gotta know. There's no way to tell that.
I'm not taking that risk sometimes.
There's no. You could wait 3 months, go on a date with a nigga. He's treating you right. All of this. After y'all fuck, he could leave. Niggas do that.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
And there's people that you
niggas really invest that much time. A lady could never do that. I could never do that.
Just to fuck, and then you could fuck a nigga the first night.
So desperate.
You could fuck a nigga the first night, and y'all could he could still keep fucking with you. Like, you feel me? So I feel like the time stamp on sex doesn't affect if he's gonna keep fucking with you or not.
Imagine, ladies, keep listening to Steve Harvey book.
No, do not do no 90 days. Because I got, if a girl tells me 90 days before you fuck, it's 90 days before I spend money on you. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah. Right.
We'll see how long that lasts. So, I'm cool with first. I encourage sex on the first date. You're okay with sex on the first date. So, if you like somebody, go fuck them.
Yeah. Be cautious.
Go fuck them. Be safe, of course. You feel me?
I suggest guys get tested before you may have. Well, not guys, both of you get tested before y'all have sex, especially if you're gonna have it raw. I like.
Don't have raw sex. Don't have raw sex. Yeah. First of all, y'all. That's why there's so many kids nowadays.
And that's a dub.
First of all, there's niggas having raw sex that don't pull out. So, and y'all act like y'all don't know where babies come from. Like, she become pregnant 9 months later, and you're like, you don't know what the fuck happened. Like, no, you know what happened. Like, everybody know where babies.
Confused, trying to ghost you and shit and do all that extra stuff.
Everybody
That's
knows
crazy. You seen that thread that I had shared? With how guys treat girls like ladies, like
Oh,
they,
yeah, I seen that.
that was crazy. Let that be me. God forbid. Beaten and the whole pregnancy thing and how they guys is just horrible.
Yo, I use condoms and I still pull out. I'm not taking no chances.
Really? You ain't playing, right?
You not see no little Burfios running around no time soon. Like,
Right.
you very
No Lex
I'm
Bougies,
like,
no what's a guy name? Because if I ever had a kid, which I don't want though, I would want a boy.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. If I get a girl, you got to bring that receipt back. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. But you feel me? Us just wrap up, pull out, niggas. No vagina is good enough to nut it. No vagina is good enough to have a kid unless you're ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that.
Fully ready.
Fully ready to have a kid. Like,
Because niggas be thinking they ready, people be thinking they ready, and they are not. Okay.
I've been in good vagina. Nothing in there has told
Nothing
me
in
to
the
come
world
in there.
made me be like,
No.
yeah, just do it. Well,
No.
actually, I have done some shit like that, but like, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'll make sure I'm strapped.
I never, ever, until I'm ready to have a kid, and that's not happening for another 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good off that.
Oh, I'm gonna be at the baby shower like, oh.
You gonna be the baby mom?
You better go to fuck one. You better go on.
Man, but right, so that's our views on that. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think, and let me know if y'all think she's gonna be the baby mom. My baby shower. All right, see
Don't
y'all.
play with me.